Samantha LaRusso from Cobra Kai gets on my nerves because she's a teacher's pet / creator's pet / writer's pet. No matter how much she messes up, she isn't punished for it. Let's go over it season by season. Season 1. Sam is hanging out with her bum friends and they crash into Johnny's car due to their irresponsibility. They hit and run and Sam doesn't even tell her dad about this. Johnny has to piece the puzzle together on his own. Irresponsible. Sam and Aisha were supposed to be on good terms, but she stood by and did nothing as Yasmin, her bum friend, bullied Aisha, her former friend. In Season 2, Sam accuses Tori of stealing her mom's wallet because she stole some vodka earlier. She doesn't have any tangible evidence and grabs her purse, earning her a retaliation from Tori. When she's eventually proven wrong, she doesn't apologize to her. Her spoiled behavior is what started her and Tori's rivalry. At the skating party, Miguel, Sam's ex, is dating Tori and Sam starts talking trash about her. Just because she stole a bottle of vodka and embarrassed her after she falsely accused her? Miguel says you don't even know her, and she says I know enough. Stealing alcohol once at a party is not a good enough reason to be assuming that someone is a bad person. Her initial spite for Tori is unjustified, but she's so headstrong and she won't listen to reason. Tori pushing Sam here was childish, so I'll let her retaliation slide. At another party, when she's drunk, she kisses Miguel, despite him being with Tori and her being with Robbie. Now she's showing infidelity. She also doesn't come clean or apologize to Robbie or Tori about this. Tori just happened to see it and calls her out in the season finale. So far, this could just be the authors building up Sam as a flawed character. But what they do in this finale and how it ripples into season 3 proves to me that she's a teacher's pet. The writer wanted Sam to get PTSD from her fight against Tori, which would be a major part of her character development in season 3. That's a good idea. Miguel, the main character, loses his fight against Robbie, so the writers would be comfortable with making Sam lose her fight too, right? One win for Cobra Kai, one win for Miyagi though. No. Sam wins her fight, yet she somehow suffers from PTSD. This inability from the writers to make her lose paints her previous flaws in a different light. It shows that they aren't willing to punish her for misbehaving. In season 3, Sam leads Miyagi-Do to a fight against Cobra Kai in an arcade. Miyagi-Do gets completely washed. Sam losing must have amplified her PTSD, right? No, because she hides and the writers prevent her from taking a loss on her record. Meanwhile, Chris and Dimitri get demolished. In the season finale, she overcomes her PTSD and beats Tori in a fight. She's 2-0 against her. She's technically never lost so far. The other main characters, Miguel, Robbie, Hawk, Dimitri, and Tori, have all already lost. But 3 seasons in, and she technically has a clean sheet. In season 4, Tori is poor, so she has to work at a minimum wage job. Sam sees her and takes pleasure in the fact that she's forced to work this demeaning job. Then she decides to antagonize her while she's reading stories to kids. This is already petty, but it's even more shameful when you realize that Sam is from a rich family and is bothering someone who's just trying to get by. Tori's no saint, but Sam started all of this and continues it. Tori retaliates by telling the kids to throw glitter at her, and Sam retaliates by kissing Miguel in front of her. At the pool party, Sam talks trash to Tori again, unprovoked. And when she snaps back, Sam swings first. She has no accountability for her actions, and the writers have no intention of holding her accountable. She keeps picking or instigating fights. She picked a fight with her mom's wallet. She instigated a fight when she kissed Miguel. She picked a fight at the arcade. She picked a fight at her job. She picked a fight at the pool. Again, Tori's not innocent, but how many times did she start something with Sam? She picked a fight at the skating rink at the end of season 2 and at the end of season 3. The season 2 fight happened because of Sam doing something wrong first. The fact that this show is making me sympathize more with the one who broke into houses and used weapons that could dangerously harm others is mind-boggling. Season 4 ends with the All Valley. The girls' final is Sam versus Tori. For the first time, Sam loses, but with an asterisk. She only lost because the refs cheated to make Tori win. We just can't let Sam lose, can we? At the start of season 5, when Miguel leaves to find his father, she's busy thinking about how she felt abandoned by him not staying at the tournament. That's pretty selfish. In the Sekai Taikai admission, Cobra Kai has bribed the refs again. The cheating goes so far that Hawk loses to Kenny, a much less experienced fighter. But when Sam fights Devin, who's also inexperienced, she's just so good that she overcomes the cheating and wins. At another party, Sam gets upset at Miguel for kissing another girl despite the fact that she broke up with him. Then when Tori comes clean about the cheating in the previous season, what does Sam do? She attacks her. Sam didn't have the maturity to apologize for wrongly accusing her. She didn't have the maturity to apologize for kissing her boyfriend. In both of these instances, Sam did something wrong to Tori before she acted like a psycho. But Tori had the maturity to admit to Sam that Silver bribed the refs. Mind you, Tori had no involvement in this because she only learned of this fact after she won. She didn't do anything wrong to Sam, yet she still had the maturity to face Sam and tell her the truth, and she's rewarded with punches and kicks. I didn't even mention how messed up Tori's life is, and how it led her down this destructive path. The fact that she has no father in her life, is poor, and is forced to take care of her sick mother alone, makes her extremely sympathetic. But even without that knowledge, Sam's behavior is unacceptable. Sam learning about how hard Tori's life is allows them to be civil and work together for the finale. Season 6 is the very first time she takes accountability for her nonsense, but only after Tori full court presses her and lists out all the stuff she did. It feels like the writers heard about all the Sam hate and wrote this scene in to shut them up. Tori goes to Cobra Kai after her mom dies. During the Sekai Taikai, Sam has a slightly bad attitude towards her. Sam says she won't hold back if they fight. Tori says maybe it won't come to that, and Sam replies with, "It will." During this season, Johnny and Daniel fight for the millionth time, and the latter gets his dumbass trapped in a dog cage. Johnny's left to coach alone, and Miyagi-Do is performing like crap because they're too distracted. When Johnny gives them a well-deserved scolding after their match, Sam says that he's at fault too. She says that they wouldn't have lost if Daniel was there because Johnny's forcing them to use Eagle Fang when Miyagi-Do would have been better. Then she said he shouldn't even be wearing the Miyagi-Do gi. And then she disrespects Devin and says that she shouldn't even be on the team. First of all, this is all extremely disrespectful. Second, she's wrong about a lot of things. Johnny didn't push Daniel away. His stupid ass fell for a bait about Miyagi because he's obsessed. He abandoned his team to learn more about his sensei. Does Sam ever learn about this, criticize her dad, or apologize to Johnny? No, because she's the teacher's pet who can get away with acting like a dick. Then, she's mostly wrong about Eagle Fang being the wrong choice. Devin lost and Miguel won. Those are the only fights that we see. You could argue that Devin lost because she didn't use Miyagi-Do, but even Sam called Devin incompetent, which is kinda true. She cheated her way into a spot on the team, so that would mean that Devin's skills were the reason that she lost. Additionally, Miguel won his fight using presumably Eagle Fang, so that counters the Devin proof. Furthermore, throughout the Sekai Taikai, the characters have been performing poorly because they haven't sorted out their internal conflicts. Miguel doesn't have anything in his way, which is why he's performing like an all-star. Robbie is sad about Tori leaving and dating someone else, at least that's what he thinks. Dimitri is mad at Hawk for not choosing to go to MIT, and Hawk is mad at Dimitri for being a dick about it. Devin is feeling guilty about the stunt she pulled. Sam has no internal conflict. All of these distractions are what's causing them to fight like crap, but Sam blames it on Johnny's coaching and fighting style. Finally, does she apologize for disrespecting Devin? No. And then later in the episode, Johnny has to come and comfort Sam about Daniel being missing. Johnny has to apologize about his actions and bend to Sam's will, telling them to use Miyagi-Do. This is sickening. In the last part of Season 6, Sam and Tori are supposed to fight in the semifinals, but Sam forfeits instead. This means that Sam doesn't have a clean loss on her record, and Tori never beat her fair and square. Even Miguel, the main character, was finally beaten by Robbie fair and square for the captain headband. They could have just had Tori finally beat Sam, but Sam, I am the teacher's pet, just can't lose. You know what makes all of this even worse? All of the main Karate Kids have had a villain arc, an arc where they're clearly in the wrong for an extended period of time and they have to learn from their mistakes. Miguel fought dirty towards the end of Season 1 and had to be corrected in Season 2, which led to his fall after doing the right thing. Robbie nearly killed Miguel, and then he had his villain arc where he joined Cobra Kai. Hawk's villain arc started at the same time as Miguel's, but it ended in Season 3. Tori's villain arc started when Sam started antagonizing her and ended in Season 5. Anthony had a villain arc where he was bullying Kenny. Kenny had a villain arc where he started fighting back and bullying Anthony. Dimitri had a villain arc where he was looking down on Hawk for not applying to MIT. Devin had a villain arc where she spiked Kenny's drink to secure a spot in the team and then blamed Anthony for it. All of them are punished during their villain arcs, and sometimes it even has lasting consequences afterwards to cement that they were in the wrong. Most of these characters had to come clean and apologize and atone for their villain arcs, but Sam is different. Sam never had a villain arc. She may have apologized in Season 6, but all of her antics were not shown in a bad light. She wasn't in a villain arc. She was never framed as being wrong, like the other characters. The writers just realized that they messed up after Season 5 and had her apologize in Season 6. Samantha is a teacher's pet. She gets away with doing so many bad things. The story doesn't punish her for her misbehaviors like it does with every other character. She rarely apologizes or suffers consequences. The writers also can't stand the thought of her losing fair and square. They hated it so much that they gave her PTSD from winning. The only way she can lose to Tori is in a dream or if the refs are bribed. Once again, they have no problem making all the other characters lose, just the teacher's pet. She's not a bad character. She's just annoying, and the way the writers give her special treatment is obnoxious.